Hey everyone, welcome back to the Healthy Potty Podcast. My name is Brianna Wilkerson, and I am leading us today through a bonus episode of the Essential Oils of the Healthy Potty Podcast on essential oils. So for those that don't know me, my name is Brianna Wilkerson. I am a holistic health coach, essential oils advocate, and CrossFit Level 1 trainer. And I am just a huge doTERRA essential oils advocate. I've been using and breathing and doing all kinds of things with these oils for the last over 3.5 years. And I just got the new products for 2019. Excuse me. So last year, I did a special episode around this as well on the 2018 new products. And it actually was one of the most listened episodes because, quite frankly, we all want to learn why are we getting all these new products that doTERRA is putting it out? Why are they not just putting out essential oils? Why are they also putting out things such as supplements? Like, what is the role of that in our health, in our lives? And what's the science behind it? Why should we care? Because a lot of these oils aren't like, let's just make everything smell beautiful. Like it's actually made to care for your body and your health in a certain way. And so I am just excited to kind of serve you all, my podcast listeners, those who find it, as well as those in my Essential Oils for a Healthy Body community on Facebook, which is a open Facebook group for all women who want to learn more about how to use essential oils, specifically doTERRA, in their everyday lives. And so be sure to check out that Facebook link in here. And I will say this before we get going, this will air probably a few days before my Balance Your Hormones Masterclass. This is a masterclass where I'm combining both my coaching and oils love to really help you figure out what are hormones, what role do they play on your health. And from a basic point of view, like I'm still kind of not new to my journey with hormones, but there's a lot more detail, a lot more stuff that you could really test and find out about them. I just want to give you a basic overall understanding of this so you can kind of say, oh, maybe this is what's helping this or not helping this. And then obviously if you want to get some testing, I'm all for you getting testing through the Dutch testing, whatever. But the reason why I say this now, even if you catch this later, is that this is a free masterclass on October 15th at 8 p.m. Eastern, where I'm going to be talking about coaching and oils and how they can help you balance your hormones. And a lot of these oils can be part of those solutions. I'm going to make sure to include those in there as well. And so sign up for that, madewell345.com/hormones. And it will only be available for a couple of days if you join us live. But if you're a part of my academy, Healthy Body Academy from the coaching side, or you are a wholesale customer on my doTERRA team, you'll have access to it ongoing. But I say, please join us live because you're going to get the most out of it being live. Now, if you are listening to this later and you're like, great, I missed it. I missed a live session. Well, you can still join our Essential Oils for a Healthy Body group. This is a free Facebook group for women who want to use non-toxic solutions like essential oils for their health and those they love. You can also sign up for my Essential Oils newsletter where you'll get access to a one-on-one webinar. And then you'll also just learn the basics there, but you'll be on my list for anytime I'm doing something like this again. Okay, so let's just get started. So doTERRA. So doTERRA is one of the essential oil companies out there. It's one that I love, that I support, and I'm all for in so many ways. I don't want to take too much time here on this podcast to share that. I do share this sort of stuff in all the webinars I do and all of the one-on-one consultations I do, because that's something you're more than welcome to book, is an essential oils one-on-one consultation if you're interested in getting started with some of these essential oils from doTERRA and you would like to just kind of join as a wholesale customer and figure out what that means. If you just basically get things for cheaper and then I support you. So it's really a win-win situation. But and even if you're interested in sharing the oils and becoming incorporating into your own health and wellness business, or just wanting to impact people in a certain way through health, this is something that you can do as well. So feel free to reach out if you have questions there. But I love doTERRA because it's not just a company that is about selling you a product that's flashy or that you may want. I mean, they want to give you stuff you want, but they're really about, one, caring for your health, two, caring about the sustainability and the sourcing of these oils, the purity of these oils, and then doing something what we call co-impact sourcing, where they are blessing and caring for the people who are sourcing the oils. And there's tons of crazy stories around this. So cool. And I'll share a little bit because some of these oils are sourced from either new places or old places that have just opened up what they're sourcing. And so for those who don't know what essential oils are, be sure to sign up for my newsletter so you'll get access to an essential oils one-on-one webinar. And I'll try to link in, I have a one-on-one series too. So it's, either way, it'll be on my list, but it's like a matter of, do you want an email to come to you each time or what? But okay, so I just want to kind of share a little bit. So essential oils are these non-toxic natural things that are found in plants, herbs, well, herbs become it, bark, root, stem, all those sort of things. And they're like these single little sacs on a lot of these, either on it or in it. And when extracted, they can have the therapeutic benefits that the plant has been experienced, and as well as that we can experience. And so doTERRA has lots, and I love, I think I'm still missing coriander. I still don't think I've ever bought that one. But I have most of them, and I've built up my collection over the last 3 or 4 years. I use a lot of their products. Me and my husband both, like, it's just a part of our lifestyle. So that's why I love these things. And so I'm actually really excited. After I took some time this weekend, I went to the post-convention tour on doTERRA because I couldn't go to the actual convention. I went to the one in Florida. But I also watched, I've been to the convention twice. I love the education, the environment in so many ways there. But I watched the particular session on the new products because I love getting the education and being able to share that. So what I wanted to do is just guide you through the new products and just what they are, why they're important, why doTERRA maybe came out with those. Then for the month of October, when you order 200 points or more, points are sometimes equivalent to dollars, not always. Whether you're a current customer, whether you are just starting, you can get 3 oils for free. You can get the copaiba oil and the copaiba soft gels, and then yellow mandarin. But if you're a wholesale customer already and you do what we call this loyalty rewards program order, which is just your monthly wellness box, and you can customize that and you order 200 points on that, guess what? You can get clementine for free as well as the product of the month when you order by the 15th. And then the bonus of it all is that if you order the doTERRA convention kit, which is limited time only, which is over 200, which is 200 points exactly, by the 15th, you're going to get the clementine, yellow mandarin, and the 2 copaiba things for free. So 4 oils for free. And the convention prices are already, the kits are already discounted, I think. Certain percentage discounted when you buy them all together. So let me lead you through these. I'm going to try to be brief. There's a lot of information on these, and I don't want to go through, I spent hours learning about them, but I don't want to go through so much of it that it's kind of overwhelms you. But I just did want to go through some of the ones that are kind of, all of them actually, and just give you an understanding. So the first one is, I'm smelling these, and you can feel free to watch this on video on my blog on Made Well 345. I can't be there with you in person, but I'm going to just show you these through video. Black spruce. So black spruce, this is sourced from the boreal forest in Canada, I believe. And this in Quebec, which is in Canada. They actually read this particular sourcing sourcer. So there's a company, basically industrialization, that either knocks down trees and tries leaves in there, and then they reuse these. So this sourcer then reuses the leaves from them. So it's kind of like reusing everything and harvests that and keeps the goodness of that. And the benefits of black spruce, so it is a tree, like I don't know if it belongs to the fir family, but it definitely smells like the fir family. The benefits of it is that it has emotional benefits as well as, health benefits. So it's enduring, it's grounding, it's advancing, it removes emotional blocks, it aids in overcoming past experience that may have been harmful. It gives you a sense of courage. And then so that's kind of the benefits of it aromatically, or emotionally, I should say. So what makes essential oils like what it is? And it's these things called chemical constituents. If you're in organic chemistry, which I never took, but I was actually a business major, turned health lover later. But the chemical constituents in these that are just naturally occurring in a lot of plants and stuff like that carry with it what we call therapeutic benefits. And so boryl acetate is one of the chemical constituents of black spruce. And it kind of links in with the conifers family. And because of that, it helps brighten your skin. By inhibiting the enzyme which produces melanin, the dark pigment responsible for darkening the skin. Boryl acetate can actually promote healthy pregnancy, like immune cells where the placenta and uterus come together to help promote immune balance. But there's another chemical constituent that's very what's the word, very prominent in it, and that is alpha-pinene. Alpha-pinene is what we would call a monoterpene of these chemical constituent family, meaning that it's very like it's volatile, it evaporates, it's very light. But this helps regulate the healthy immune system. It's cellular protecting. It helps penetrate the blood-brain barrier, supports healthy joint function and mobility. It's great when combined with frankincense and cypress and can keep you active. So you can use these on your joints. So how do you use black spruce? Again, you can apply it topically to your joints or your bottom of your feet before or after strenuous exercise. You can apply it topically to your abdomen if pregnant. Apply 2 to 3 drops to hands and breathe in deeply to open your airways. Use as a spot treatment for dark areas of the skin. Inhale to promote feelings of balance and courage, and you can apply it to the back of your brainstem and help cognitive function. So all around, this oil, black spruce, is really great for you emotionally, courage and balance, for your cognitive function, your joint function, your skin. And so a lot of people just think of maybe this oil and it smells great, which is true. It's great, but you can apply it topically and use it in multiple ways to benefit you. And so this is available single oil, but again, it's all of these oils would be much more affordable when you purchase them together for the kit. Okay, the next one is rose. Now, rose has been out for a while, and rose comes in and out. It takes about, I think it's either 12,000 or 14,000 roses to make it, because of how the rose is. It's like they actually have to, it's an absolute oil, and it goes through a different process of drawing out the essential oil. So it takes a lot of the original source. And roses really can only, I think they only pick, particularly where they grow this, once a month. I think they now really source it from Bulgaria. So rose is like the queen of oils. If frankincense is the king of oils, rose is the queen of oils that helps with everything under the sun. It keeps your immune system strong. It's intimate. It's connecting. It's radiant. It's the oil of self-love. You can put it over your heart to be present behind your ears in difficult situations. It can help normalize brain activity that has normally unwanted stimulated muscle activity. It helps with nightmares, go to sleep faster, less waking during the night, decrease difficulty waking in the morning. I remember when I studied this, I think 4 days ago, I inhaled. I have a rose roller and I have an empty rose bottle that I got like a couple years ago. And I just inhaled the rose, and I think that was the sweetest sleep I've had in a while. I also use the copaiba and lavender, but these oils really do help. So sometimes it's switching up. I think often we diffuse a lot of the same oils, and I found that I used to be diffusing a lot of the same ones at night. But once I've switched them up, it's just allowed me to be exposed to different chemical constituent and different therapeutic benefits. So inhaling rose can also calm your digestive system, help with stress, the stress reduces the integrity of your skin barrier protection. This is sourced from Bulgaria, that they just have a beautiful, what we call co-impact sourcing program, that where they, I think we get our Melissa, lavender, and a couple other oils from there, where they're like really supporting the community and the farmers and caring for them by providing profitable work, fair wages, good pay. Now, rose is not available in the kit, but it's going to be available long term as long as there's around. And it is expensive. It's probably the most expensive oil doTERRA has. It's about 200 PV itself, which is like, I think it's like $270 US. And you're like, whoa. But really, 1 drop of rose goes a long, long way. And so this is one I'll be saving up for. I have the rose roller, which is still a great option too. It just means it's diluted in coconut oil. So if you're interested in trying rose, but maybe you're like, I don't know if I can get the rose on its own right away, definitely check that out. The next oil is lemon eucalyptus. So this one doesn't smell like lemon, and it doesn't smell like eucalyptus. It's like, it reminds me more of the Citronella family, actually. So this one is sourced from Kenya and Lunga Lunga, where 70% of the people in the country live below the poverty line of $2 a day. They have, they're kind of like, this particular community it has little to no land and possessions. There's a lot of commercial farms that people have to work on, but these people are informal settlers and always fear that they're going to get kicked out. And so Lunga Lunga also is where some of our tea tree comes from as well. But doTERRA's put together a program and even working with the government to like really help these farmers not only grow great oils and be paid well, but actually work for their piece of land, which is just amazing. So lemon eucalyptus is derived from a lemon-scented blue gum eucalyptus plant. It's a tall tree native to Northern Australia. The benefits of this is refreshing, cleansing to the air, promotes a positive emotional response, even cleansing to the skin. It can help protect against outdoor protection, you know, those little bugs. So it does smell a little bit like Tear Shield. I will say that if you're familiar with that blend. It helps fight against also candida in your body. Candida is like a kind of like a bacteria yeast thing that, you know, your body has it and needs a balance of it, but we can have too much of it. But this kind of helps fight that. It does have citronella, which is the chemical constituent in it. And a joke that Emily made is like, instead of buying Poo-Pourri, you can use this and put this in your toilet. And I'm like, I love Poo-Pourri. And I just think Poo-Pourri is a great, no shame. That's all I'm going to say. You want to go to the bathroom and no shame, use some Poo-Pourri. But it does really smell like that. It has that kind of like that deep scent. So if you are like, you know, lover, you want to check it out, you can. But so lemon, sorry, I can't speak. So excited. Lemon eucalyptus is a great one for cleaning as well. So next is Yarra Palm. I didn't bring the oil here, but Yarra Palm was introduced last year at doTERRA's convention. It's blue because of the blue, what is it? Chamazoline. It's what makes deep blue. It's what makes blue tansy. But the key benefits of Yarra Palm, yarrows and the oil, but then palm, they added pomegranate seed oil to it for many benefits. It acts as a tonic to rejuvenate the blood. It boosts the elimination of toxins from the body. It helps regulate the blood vessel tone. It helps circulation, metabolic function, digestion. Emotionally, it's relieving, purging, protecting, and mending. It's made out of, again, 3 main kind of chemical constituents. Chamazoline, which helps free radical. Free radicals are things in your body that just could attack your cells and your DNA. It's a powerful antioxidant. It promotes activity and mobility. Beta-pinene affects the certain part of the brain that to help improve cognitive function and reduce sad feelings. B-caryophyllene, I think it's beta-caryophyllene, promotes healthy metabolic support, activates your these big words, endocannabinoid system, and supports healthy inflammatory response. Now, the pomegranate seed oil also helps with the metabolic support with your key organs like your liver and your pancreas. Has a good amount of fatty acids that your body loves and needs. And together, what doTERRA has done is this oil, people were like applying it all over their face for their skin, taking it internally. But really, they came out with some products around it, particularly the Yarra Palm Renewal Serum and the Yarra Palm Cellular Beauty Complex. So the Renewal Serum, it comes in a 100 milliliter bottle. You could purchase it on your own or buy it in the kit. And it helps really stimulate collagen rebirth. So ladies, if you're worried about like skin issues, getting older, just want to have healthy skin, you could feel free to use this. I've been using it every morning since. Do I look great? If you're looking, probably not. After the end of a long day. But at the post-convention tour, someone gave a testimony of her yarrow and how she like has her own business. So she's up brick and mortar, working all the time, but she teaches students as well. And they're like, why are you wearing makeup? And she's like, I'm not, but I did put Yarra Palm on last night. So really great for the skin. And then the beauty complex portion of it, it has celery seed, which is a new oil as well, which we'll talk about, frankincense, palmarosa, turmeric, and melissa, as well as some herbs and botanicals, grapeseed, melon extract, zinc, vitamin Z, and just, again, helps you maintain your skin's youthful appearance. So that's something that I've just started using the serum either in the morning, once or twice, and then capsule. I've just been trying all the capsules, so I don't want to overwhelm myself because I already take a lot of doTERRA's ones. I've just been taking one at a time. So that's that. If you're worried about like overall skin health and just well-being, Yarra Palm and the serum and the complex is good for you. Now, last year, doTERRA came out with a kids kit. Came with 6 beautiful oils: Thinker, the Focus Blend; Brave, the Courageous Blend; Rescuer, the Soothing Blend; Steady, the Balance Blend; Calmer, the Restful Blend; and then Stronger, the Protective Blend. And then they came out with another one. I guess they're slowly adding to their kids collection, called Tamer, the Digestive Blend. Now this, if you're used Digestin, which is kind of the digestive blend that doTERRA has had for years, this is a very subtle, lighter version, and it actually has spearmint in it, fractionated coconut oil, Japanese peppermint, ginger, and black pepper, and parsley. So this is great for the kiddos. We all have tummy aches. I use a lot of the kids' oils too. They're just kind of lighter. They're easier to roll on. But if you have any kids, this will be a great addition. I do recommend the kids kit. I'm showing it right now. It has this cute little pouch they can hook on to their thing. It comes with little cards where you can where they can like read how to use it, and even clips that they can kind of clip onto the bag. And the Tamer one comes with its own set too. So that's a great one to add to your kids' collection. All right. And then, so Citronella. So Citronella has not been a single oil. It's been in stuff like TerraShield, all that sort of stuff, but it's a great oil. And I love how Dr. Hill described this, because he didn't want to just say like, hey, we're just going to bring another oil to bring another oil, but how historically there's been historical uses of Citronella, such as applying topically to fight off unwanted plants, spraying on surfaces, blending with conifer oils, applying to but he's like, there's actually a chemical constituent diversity in it that allows it to be able to use for multiple things, actually for applying over areas of discomfort and tense tissue, combining with spike, mint, and furs for, again, cleansing or discomfort. It can be used with cilantro and tea tree for healthy looking toenails and fingernails. You can apply it to your face to clarify the skin. You can blend it with wood oils, add it to your shampoo for healthy hair production, and even add it to your favorite topical like pet protection type thing. There's TerraShield, it's in there, but great one on its own. It's actually a lot of benefits to diffusing Citronella as well. Helps with a healthy, normal appetite. It supports mood through influencing the modulation of something called one of your GABA neurotransmitters in your brain. It relaxes and supports normal autonomic response. And so this is a great one to help with the stress or the mood. So I really, really want to encourage you to get some of these. Citronella and lemon eucalyptus may not be the ones you typically would think about, but again, it's ones that we're trying to think about. How can we also boost the health and wellness of our bodies and their families and so forth? Then Dr. Hill kind of on this talked a lot about the digestive system and how our digestive system has 2 main functions: to protect and to digest. And we have a lot of different products with doTERRA to help with that. We have probiotics, we have the TerraZyme, and then we have a lot of different essential oils. We have the Digestin blend, but then there's black pepper, ginger, peppermint, and fennel. And that whenever these blends are put together, it's really allowed to synergistic benefits. But we now have celery seed, because celery seed is actually something that a lot of people tend to juice. But celery itself it takes a lot of effort to get the benefits out of that, and you're actually missing the fiber when you do that. It's very bitter, so it's not like, oh, I'm great, but it's really great to continue to aid in your digestive support, as well as a healthy metabolism, cardiovascular health, antioxidant activity, supporting the nervous system, a healthy immune response, and healthy respiratory function. And you can use this for, again, to help with immune support, stomach cleansing, just using it in your morning or your favorite drink. You can put it in a capsule at night. You can blend with the spice oils. It helps, just like juniper berry, which is also a cleansing oil for your urinary tract. You can use that together to just cleanse your tract regularly. And so celery seed is a great addition to the overall health benefits of your nutrition and your digestive tract. Next is the peppermint what do you call these? Peppermint soft gels. And what's interesting about this is that is how the soft gels are particularly encapsulated. And typically when you take a regular supplement, when it's just thin, it really breaks down in your body really quickly. And so it never gets to your lower intestine or intestinal tract. But often, sometimes that's where we can have health issues. I remember one time when I had food poisoning for something and trying to fight it myself, but eventually going to the doctor and saying, hey, I have a lower intestinal infection because I felt it, so I need something for that. So this could be something that helps, but obviously you might have to eventually get support elsewhere too. So this is just a really great one addition, how it's designed to alleviate intestinal discomfort and reduce gas and bloating. It allows it to pass through the stomach and reach the small intestines, because most things would typically break down in the small intestine. All right, the next thing is talking about inflammation, and we're going to talk about turmeric. Turmeric is a spice or herb type thing that we all, that we all have known the benefits for our joints, for our immune system, for our health. But actually, turmeric has two main components to it that in one case or the other, some people are capturing one or the other, but it's very hard to keep them together. And curcuminoids and turmerones are one of them. Curcuminoids are what you tend to get in the powdered form of turmeric. Because of how it's available, it's a challenge to kind of get both together. But it's kind of the botanical of it. So this kind of helps with joint tissue and function, cardiovascular health, healthy inflammatory response. And again, inflammation is just your body's response to infection and injury. And it's normal that we have that, but sometimes it could be too much. So we want turmeric to help with that response. But turmerones is what we had, I think last year, doTERRA came out with turmeric oil, which really helps with the glucose metabolism, also helps with cellular antioxidants and healthy nervous system and healthy cellular function and skin. And so we have had the oil, the turmerones benefit, and then we've had the curcuminoids in doTERRA through the deep blue supplements, as well as the alpha CRS, which is part of the three types of pills in that Vitality Pack. But we've never had them together. And that's why doTERRA has specifically designed, I should have brought the other one out, specifically designed the oil. If you look at the thing really closely, you see like inside is the curcuminoids and then outside is the turmerones oil. So they've combined a dual chamber capsule to give you the benefits of both. That's amazing. So inside the body, it's going to help with all these things. Inflammation, it's going to help with metabolism, nervous system. And so taking this daily, and me and my husband have started taking 1 or 2 daily just to see how it helps with us in recovering from injuries and CrossFit and everyday workouts. But I have been having a little bit of knee issues recently, so I'm going to be using some deep blue and all these beautiful things here to help. And I think we're wrapping up here, but there's a new system doTERRA has released to help with mental wellness and stress. A lot of the oils can deal with stress, but this new blend is very beautiful in how it deals with the stress we may face in our everyday life. And so it's called the adaptive system. And it really is a combination of essential oils and botanicals and roots and all that stuff to really help our bodies fight the way that stress impacts our mind and our whole body and our emotions. So it has lavender, fennel, coriander, wild orange, and a couple different things. And so it's made, and that, even if we're thinking about the emotional wheel, if you ever watched my emotional class in my essential oils class for those on my community, there's about 6 different types of herbs and plants and roots that doTERRA typically sources from. You have the herbs and grasses, trees, florals, mints, citruses, and spices. And this particular blend combines most of those with the copaiba, with the sweet gum, with the lavender, with the neroli, with the spearmint, and the wild orange, all impacting our emotions or our limbic system that helps govern our behavior, our mind, like our hypothalamus, our amygdala, our autonomic nervous system, our pituitary gland, and then our hormones, endocrine system. So as we talk about hormones coming up, like this is a great one. All of these oils are a really great one to impact that. So adaptive, there is capsules that you can kind of take in the day to kind of, it's like proactive helping with stress. And then there's the oil that you can diffuse. And then there's even the roller that you can kind of put on in emergency situations. So this is something that, I mean, I think when it comes to stress and wellness, that doTERRA has like a lot of stuff around that, you know, taking the foundational lifelong vitality pack, which I take daily, using the Serenity at night to help sleep, helping mental wellness with this adaptive, moving, so using Deep Blue and daily activity, energy, using the Mito 2 Max and Peppermint and Motivate, all these different oils and protocols to really help with stress. But this is kind of one of the missing parts to really help with the mental part. Okay, so we've talked about quite a bit, and there's even doTERRA when you buy the convention kit. I'm not sure if this, or it was just for those who came live to the convention kit tours or whatever, but they have an oil to represent the conference each year, and this one is the Together one, which has Magnolia. Where is it? Magnolia. Let's see here. Magnolia. I know there's fractionated coconut, magnolia, and yuzu. So it's a beautiful blend to just, they've been having magnolia in a lot of stuff. I think it's in the adaptive. It's so beautiful. So yeah, so I mean, those are kind of the new products. We've talked about Tamer, the peppermint capsules, black spruce, citronella, lemon eucalyptus, celery seed, the turmeric, the Yarra Palm serum, the Yarra Palm complex, the adaptive. And then let me just briefly talk about copaiba, yellow mandarin, and why those are great. So copaiba came out, I think might have been the year before, but the capsules came out last year. And I've just found copaiba to be a really great oil to help with nerve function, brain health, wellness, particularly even like joints, sleep. And it's just kind of like an overall healthy, well oil, migraines, all that sort of thing. So it's like frankincense. It's kind of like copaiba, but a little bit earthier. And so I love taking the soft gels. I just ran out of it. So I've been taking the oil a lot and using that even on my knees. So I'm excited to have the soft gels. And then clementine is a citrus oil, and so is yellow mandarin. And these oils are just, man, the citrus family for doTERRA is going up. These are just great oils for all things that citruses are great for: cleansing, mood regulation, just healthy digestive, healthy brain, all those sort of things. So I would suggest you really check some of these out. Again, this convention kit is available for a limited time only, but if you purchase it even before the 15th, you'll get all these other 4 oils for free, and you get to start out some of this stuff. And so if you have any questions about that process, maybe you're listening and you're wanting to get started, please either message me on Facebook or social media or Instagram, email me at madewellky@gmail.com, or book an oils consultation, madewell345.com/oils consultation, and then we can chat about it. If you're already a customer on my team and you're like, okay, I want to get even the benefits of the loyalty rewards program, which again is just a monthly order that you can customize. You can order one thing a month. You can order as much as you want, but you'll get points back. That's why I do it. So I save up my points and I buy things like rose or buy things like frankincense. And just because I use so many things from doTERRA, and I have just been blessed because of it, my health and well-being. And so is my husband and the people that I know. So feel free to reach out. There's tons of resources that I've mentioned throughout this whole podcast that I'll link below that you can check out to get started with oils. But I will say, if you're interested in how oils plays into the conversation of hormones, and you're listening to this in a few days, October 15th, I will be doing my Balance Your Hormones Naturally masterclass. So be sure to join. Okay, that's it from me. Hopefully this was helpful to give you a brief understanding. I'm eventually going to type up these notes, but I just traveling for a bit. So I just wanted to make sure I got in and just kind of shared briefly with you guys the different benefits, and try not to be overwhelmed with it. Just really, I advise you to do is just pick one of the ones that I sound, either like buy the kit and then go through one by one, how to use them, or whichever one sounded like it would meet your need the most. Okay, I'll talk to you later and see you on the next episode.